This is the Plawdlik HDPE Adirondack chair set that we purchased for our patio space. And after putting together 3, and I'll show you 4 chairs, I definitely have some thoughts. We wanted a classic Adirondack look, but without all the maintenance that comes with real wood. These are made from HDPE material, so they're designed to hold up outdoors without needing to be stained, painted, or sealed every season. Now, over the years, we've had 4 different patio sets of cheaper plastic or wood material that have degraded in the sunlight. So I was really looking for something that was going to hold up over time. The black color has a really clean, modern look to it. And I also like that the armrests were wide enough to be functional, hold your cell phone, hold your drink, and not to mention the cup holder, which is really great in terms of holding your favorite beverage of choice. These chairs arrived packaged really well. All the parts and hardware were organized clearly. Everything was safe. They basically come in 2 large pieces with the back slats and the seat slats already assembled. And the assembly job is getting the legs, the arms, the armrests, the cup holder, and the back brace installed. Here's the hardware. As you can see, it's all very well organized. Everything was included that you needed. However, there are a lot of bolts and a lot of tightening, especially if you're doing a full 4-chair set. So I highly recommend using an electric drill with the attachment if you have one. The one thing that we really appreciated is that we really didn't run into issues with warped pieces or difficult alignment. In fact, the pieces actually have some intuitive hardware installed that make it easy to understand which side faces out and which side faces in. Sometimes with furniture assembly, you spend half the time trying to force the pieces into place, but these actually went together pretty smoothly. The first chair obviously takes the longest. I think it took my husband about 45 minutes to put the first chair together. And in this one, which is the 4th one, it ended up being less than a 20-minute process. Once assembled, the chairs do feel sturdy and substantial. You've got, well, they're weighted, but you also have all of the proper bracing. You'll see here in a second, my husband's putting together the arms, and then the final braces along the back for the sturdiness of the legs are there. The seating position is comfortable, and the back has a nice reclined angle without feeling too low to the ground. We're pretty tall people, so that was something else that we were looking for. These are also easier to get in and out of compared to some of the Adirondack chairs that sit extremely low. Here's my husband doing the final step of assembly where he's putting together the brace that holds the back legs sturdy together. One feature that we almost overlooked initially is that these chairs are actually foldable. A lot of Adirondack chairs are not, so being able to collapse them makes it much easier to move around and store if needed. That was important to us as well, because rather than having a true backyard, we have 2 side yards. So through this room, on one side is our pool and our pool deck, and the other side is our fire pit. I wanted to be able to collapse them in order to move them through the room and all of the furniture from side to side, depending on what our activities were for the day. Overall, after assembling and using all 4 chairs, I do feel like these were a really solid purchase for our outdoor space. They have that classic look, but the HDPE material and foldable design makes them feel much more practical for everyday outdoor use. Plus, we just really think they're comfortable.